Alright, hello everyone. Today we will be testing Forretress in the Jungle Cup Great League Edition. This is going to be an interesting one because we're running Volt Switch instead of Bug Bite, which a lot of people still do. But Bug Bite's going to have that advantage of dealing super effective damage to stuff like Cradily. Well, just mainly Cradily because it's annoying. Anyways, leading Forretress into Togekiss, the first match. They don't shield the Rock Tomb, which is good for us. We go for 2 Volt Switches on the Gyarados. Go for Sand Tomb bait, unsuccessful. They're gonna go for an Aqua Tail. We can survive. We're gonna snipe with Cradily here. This is gonna be very nice. They're gonna send in Piloswine. Yeah, we're gonna have to shield the first one. Icicle Spear. Yeah, we're gonna go for Rock Tomb here. It's gonna get shielded. They do have to respect the potential Grass Knot here. Icicle Spear number 2. We're gonna go and apply a second debuff. This is gonna be permanent debuff, by the way. We have Rock Tomb loaded on the Forretress, so we're just gonna do that because we don't really want a lot of energy, a lot of damage on Altaria, so it can go for the Sky Attack here. I don't know why the opponent's not going for any moves here, but whatever. We're gonna take a win, I guess. Sky Attack, free win. All right, next match. Forretress into Nightmare. Piloswine. Yeah, Piloswine is one of the biggest weaknesses here, but they safe swap into Mantine. We can tank the Water Pulse very comfortably, I guess. And yeah, I think they were expecting a Bug Bite Forretress here. Anyways, next match, Forretress into Pelipper. They're gonna send in Forretress. We're gonna respond with Altaria. We're gonna catch the Sand Tomb bait onto Altaria here. Yeah, epic play. We're gonna shield this. There's probably a Rock Tomb. No, they Sand Tomb bait again. Okay. Well, we're gonna go for Flamethrower here. It's not gonna be shielded. They get knocked out. Sky Attack here is gonna be shielded, and we can reach another Sky Attack, which I'm guessing probably will be shielded again. We're gonna snipe with Forretress Rock Tomb, and this is just gonna knock this bird out of the sky. In comes Quagsire. We're almost at 2 Sand Tombs, which is pretty nice because we want to debuff this guy as much as possible. I mean, honestly, Cradily can just deal with this guy really easily. We're up a shield, so Sand Tomb number 2, CMP. We don't care. We can just no shield this and send the Cradily, and opponent's just gonna resign the match because they have no chance of winning here. All right, next match. Forretress into Articuno. Nice. They're gonna safe swap into Pangoro. We're gonna safe swap into Altaria. This is probably Night Slash. They're not going to go for the close combat. It's not very effective. They do get the buff, though, I'm pretty sure. Although it is nerfed this season, I'm pretty sure. It's +1 attack now, not +2. Which is nice, because Shadow Scissor's gone. So, it's good for me, I guess. I don't really like Shadow Scissor. Yeah, I sometimes still use it. Alright, anyways, we get both shields from the opponent with Sky Attacks. They went for the close combat, which is interesting, and our Forretress just gets absolutely deleted. We're gonna have to go in here with Cradily and hope my opponent has something weak to Cradily in the back. They do. It's a Houndoom. They catch the Rock Tomb there. We undercharge. This is nice because we can fully farm them down. I don't know why. Maybe, I think Houndoom is very slow, right? Anyways, Rock Tomb knocks the bird out of the sky, and we take that win. Next game. Alright, Forretress into Greninja, amazing lead. They safe swap into Dunsparce. We're going to respond with Cradily. This is a very neutral matchup, I feel like. Like, a lot of times when I play this, is like very awkward. Because Dunsparce can deal a lot of damage with drill runs, and it's very spammy, but the debuffs on Rock Tomb make it hard for the Dunsparce to like deal a lot of damage after the debuffs. So yeah, they're gonna send in Greninja here. We're gonna come back in with Forretress. We're at the double sand tube already. We go for one more Volt Switch. They're gonna go for a Night Slash. We're gonna go for the sand tube and aim to debuff and kill them with the Volt Switch. But they switch back into Dunsparce. We're gonna go for the sand tube here on CMP. We win CMP, which is nice. We get them low, and we can farm them down. They're gonna send in Talonflame. I think this Shadow Talonflame. Rock Tomb gets shielded. Cradily comes in. Yeah, the bird gets deleted from the Rock Tomb. Altaria comes in. They just have no chance of winning here, like whatsoever. I mean, not whatsoever. Like literally have no chance. What am I talking about? All right, Forretress into Tokana next. This is nice because we sneak a Volt Switch. We manage to sneak a Volt Switch, and this is the good thing about running a clumsy move like this. Sometimes they're gonna come in with Salazzle. Okay, Sand Tomb. We're now low because I went for the Volt Switch, I guess. Okay, we can easily tank a Poison Fang here. I'm gonna throw the Sky Attack on good timing. That's gonna be shielded. Opponent, well, what they have in the back is probably very weak to Altaria as well. What I'm predicting. So yeah, they're gonna resign the match. We win that game. Next match, Forretress into Piloswine. This is gonna be tough. Stone Edge gets shielded, which is nice. We're gonna go for the Rock Tomb, apply a debuff here, and then a Sand Tomb. Sand Tomb bait actually, because we're gonna farm it to Rock Tomb. Because my opponent should see that another Rock Tomb could potentially kill them or put them in deep red. They're gonna spam out the Icicle Spears. We're gonna go for one more Volt Switch here and load up to the double Sand Tubes, go for a Sand Tube, knock out the Piloswine, which is nice because we don't want Piloswine in dealing with our backline, because our backline is literally extremely weak to Piloswine. Cradily loses, I'm pretty sure loses to Piloswine because it's weak to ice. Altaria is just double weak to ice, so yeah. Alright, we apply a lot of damage onto the Corviknight, which is nice. They send in Gyarados. We're gonna go for the Sky Attack. This is gonna get shielded. And we're gonna send in Cradily here. And we're gonna hopefully get a Rock Tomb on this thing, but my opponent makes a very nice catch onto Corviknight. This is gonna put them in the deep red. Air Cutters are not gonna do a lot of damage here. We're basically like half health. So what I'm thinking is we can just fully farm this guy down. And the reason for that is then we can have a Rock Tomb to apply pressure on our opponent. If they don't CMP, they lose their Rock Tomb. If they do, they're gonna use all their energy, and we can just kill them with Sky Attack on Altaria, basically. And yeah, that sums it up for the video. Forretress, a very, very good Pokemon. It's commonly seen in the meta. It's bulky. It has a fast move pressure. It's toxic. It's a great debuffer. With the new Sand Tube buff, it's extremely good now. Debuffs defense and attack. It also resists a lot of different types, like mainly poison, grass, normal, and honestly just a lot. It just wins in a lot of scenarios, especially with annoying stuff like Greninja, where they're very spammy, but they can't really do a lot of damage with their Night Slashes because of the bulk with Forretress. So yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.